Hello and welcome back to Prior's Flat here at 7 o'clock. Tynedale need 26 to win in this match. And it's Kumar who's bowling to McCabe, who plays and misses outside the off stump that time, and it's through to the wicketkeeper. There were no run there, so 143 for 4. Tynedale chasing 169. So 26 here to win. We're in the 35th over of a maximum of 50, and Newcastle City have found themselves a sub-fielder for their wicketkeeper and captain, Padmalaya. So here goes Kumar again. He's on for his second spell, and that's down the leg side. And McCabe there tried to play away at the leg and just checks himself for not getting any bat on that ball, and it went through to the wicketkeeper again. And no run, so still 143 for 4 Tynedale. Sam Mannion, his first 50 of the league season for Tynedale. 62 was it he got? 62, yes, I think he got, yep. So good innings from him. And here's Kumar again, and there's a play and a miss, edge, and it's past the left arm of second slip there, first slip as it is. So another slip catch went down there, so it's been a story of the dropped catches this afternoon. And they've been pretty important ones as well, and they've all come at second slip. Rainford dropped in the 19th at 113 for 4 in the 27th. And then McCabe was dropped a couple of overs later in the 29th. That was 122 for 4 all at second slip, and all off Corn as well. And then James Rainford was dropped again after that. Ball outside the off stump there, and Rainford lets it through, and there's no run. And then there was another drop, as I say, the third drop at 131 for 4. Rainford dropped when he was 24 in the 33rd. So it's been costly here for Newcastle City. It's 25 now to win for Tynedale. As in goes Kumar again. He bowls up now. Pitch is short this time, and a play and a miss outside the off stump this time from Rainford. And he's played a tidy innings, 33 at the moment. Been watchful, but as I say, he's been dropped twice by that second slip. So when Tynedale needed the luck today, they've certainly got it. But it'll be Rainford again to face up to Kumar. This is the 36th over. And here he comes. There's one slip in place, a third man, a fine leg, a point, a deep cover, an extra, mid-off, mid-on, and a mid-wicket. Kumar again now, and there's a drive, and it slides off the edge up towards the scoreboard there. And third man, where it's fielded now, and one more to the total. That takes it now to 24 to win for Tynedale, 145 for 4 at the end of that one. And there's plenty of overs left here, 14 at least. So Tynedale looking as if they're going towards their first full points victory of the season. They've lost 3 on the bounce of the home team here, so they've come with it. They had a task today and they've stuck to it, and they've been given the luck where it's been needed, and they'll not buy it cheaply, that's for sure. So we're going to see a return to Stubbs here, who's going to bowl from the top end as he did before. The opening bowler comes back for his second spell, and he's going to bowl to Rainford. Rainford, 34 not out with that last shot. And there's no slips now as Stubbs is in and bowls. Pitches quite well up on that one, and Rainford's forward defending out to the covers there where it's picked up, and there is no run. And innings of 8, 14, 65, 9 and 1 so far for Rainford. And now here this season in the league for Rainford, he faces up to Stubbs again. He's there and bowls a full toss, and it's driven straight at extra cover there, and that one stung the hands a bit, but it was stopped nonetheless. And Rainford just looks around, has a scan of the field. So we've got fine leg coming up, We've got a third man in place. We've got a point, a deep cover and extra cover, a long off, mid on, and a deep mid wicket and a deep square leg. Now here's Stubbs again to Rainford. Down the leg side this time, and it just clipped the pad there, and that took the pace off it, and the keeper was able to get across to his left, scramble across and stop that one. So 145 to 4 as the intercity train goes between Newcastle and Carlisle. Can't see it, but you can definitely hear it. You may have heard it. Its horn blow as it went through the station at Hexham there. And there's a brilliant square drive from Rainford. They've run, and it's fielded down on the house end boundary and thrown in. So just 1-2 Rainford there. It's 146 now. Tynedale 23 to win for the home side, with plenty overs left here. That brings McCabe on. Umpire Davidson just holds out his arm. Let's McCabe have a chance to settle himself. Stubbs again. McCabe is edged and it's coming down towards the third man boundary. Quite fine. It's picked up now. They're scuttling two here and they come through. Good running there from the two Tynedale batsmen. McCabe adds 2 to his total. He goes to 18. The score goes to 148 for 4. And now it's 21 to win for the home side. And now we've got a change in the field, have we? McCabe just steps away. Third man's come up into slip. A bit after the horses bowled it there, one would think, but there's 2 deep to the leg, 1 deep to the off, and a long off as well. And that's gone high, and that may be going straight into the hands of deep cover, but it's not. It's bounced. It's safe. It's picked up now, and it's thrown in. And McCabe gets away with that one, so 1 more to the total there. McCabe goes to 19, Tynedale go to 149, and that's the end of the over. Tynedale 149 for 4, chasing 169 to win, 20 runs to win for Tynedale here. McCabe 19, Rainford 35. So a chance here maybe for Rainford to get his second 50 of the league campaign, if he gets most of the strike here. And he's at the non-striker's end this time though, so there's going to be a slip for McCabe. It's going to be Kumar to bowl again. And we've got mid off, mid on up. We've got 1 square, 1 deep square of the wicket towards the tennis courts. We've got a third man, and we've got a fine leg as well. Now here's Kumar, up he comes and bowls, and that's cramped him up, McCabe, but he's turned it to just far enough away from mid-wicket there towards the square leg umpire to get a single, and the scoreboard ticks over. The 150 up for Tynedale, and McCabe has gone to 20, and now it's 19 to win for Tynedale, and we're in the 38th over. And 4 wickets from Paul Newton earlier in the day, and it was 2 for David Newton and 2 for McCabe and 2 for Kant. As Kumar's in again, and that's pushed square from Rainford this time onto the offside, and it's fielded there at backward point and thrown in, but there's no run, and it's still 150 for 4. Rainford on strike 35. We've lost the sun on this evening and it's got a bit chilly here at Priors Flat now, but here's Rainford about to face up to Kumar again. Kumar jogs in now, knees high, past umpire Stoneman, and Rainford drives, but they're not running this time, and it's fielded there with extra cover off the ground, and it's still 150 for 4. And you may have heard the music come over the speakers there. We've got the music started in the clubhouse. 7:10 it is, so I hope you can still hear us wherever you're listening to us. If you are listening indeed, you're very much welcome to do so. But Kumar's in again to Rainford, and he's out, caught behind, went for a cut shot, and Rainford is out. He's gone for 35, caught behind. It was wide, short and wide, and he went for the flailing cut, and Tynedale 154-5. And that was another wicket for Kumar. That's his first wicket of the afternoon indeed, so he'll be pleased with that. And now the next batsman for Tynedale will be the left-hander William Dagg. So now we're having a discussion about the field here. Good on Newcastle City here. They still think they can win this one, and Tynedale still need 19 to win. So the left-handed Dagg, he's going to be crowded out in the slip cordon. We've got 3 slips, or 2 slips and a wide third slip. We've got a backward point. We've got a cover, a mid-off, a wide mid-on there, and a deep square leg. Here's Kumar now to Dagg. He's forward and lets this one outside the off stump. Didn't have to look at that one, so no run there. 150 for 5. Tynedale 19 to win. And here's Kumar now, just gets the ball back. Here's Dagg, the left-hander. Still 2 in the cordon. Third slip's come a bit wider. He's in at gully there. The point's still there as well. We've got a fine leg now. As in goes Kumar, and that split him up. Whoosh! And that was quick from Kumar, and a plume of dust flew up there, and it cut Dagg in half. He was pinned back, and the ball flew past the edge, and it's taken behind the stump. So that's the end of the 38th. McCabe 20. Dagg yet to score. 150 for 5. 19 to win for Tynedale. So here we go. And 39th coming up. 39th over. 19 to win for Tynedale. 5 wickets in hand here. McCabe on strike. Stubbs to bowl. 1 slip in place. A deep cover, a deep mid-wicket and a deep square leg. Mid-off and mid-on, both inside the circle. Now here's McCabe. And he turns away. Now there's a change in the field again. Mid-off has dropped down to the boundary at the top end, so he's gone too long off to the right-handed McCabe. Here's Stubbs. Bowls full, and it's driven into mid-wicket, but they're not going to take one there. Closed the face on that one, hit the inside half of the bat there, and no run. So still 150 for 5 Tynedale. McCabe 20 not out on strike. Here he comes again. In comes Stubbs. He bowls full outside the off stump, and McCabe doesn't play that one. And it still remains the same. 154 5 Tynedale. And here's Finlay, our little pooch from earlier, is on his way home. He's on a long leash at the minute. He'll soon be on a short one when he goes back in the car. And here's playing a miss from McCabe outside the off stump. And it goes through to the wicket keeper, and there is no run. So still 19 to win here for Tynedale. It's McCabe on strike. The field stays the same. Mid-off still inside the circle here. Stubbs in, bowls, and that's flicked away, and it's going to go for 4 out to the tennis courts, up to long leg, and just lost his line there a bit, Stubbs, and that takes it to 154 for 5. McCabe goes to 24, and that takes the margin needed for victory now to 15. 15 to win for Tynedale. The overs are out of it now, 5 wickets in hand. So just after, on 7:15 here, you're listening to probably our last broadcast here on the radio tonight from the cricket here at Hexham. But here's Stubbs, he's in and bowls wide of the off stump, and McCabe shapes the cut, but sort of leant back on it and missed it through to the wicket keeper. And there's no run, 154 for 5 still. And I hope you can hear us as the music belts away in the background in the clubhouse. The wind is still open on the clubhouse tonight. But here's Stubbs again now. Up he comes and bowls. McCabe drives, they're running. They'll go for 2, will they know? Up too long off. No, it's fielded now and thrown in. So 1 more to the total. 155 for 5 at the end of that over, the 39th. And now the winning margin down to 14. And let's see where we're going next. We're going to have Kumar again from this near end, the clubhouse end, where we're broadcasting from. We're down behind long on if McCabe takes strike here. Yes, he does. Yes, we're just off the straight in line with the pitch. But it's going to be Kumar again now. Still battling away here, taking up the attack. 2 slips in place for McCabe. McCabe swings and drives. They're running again for 1-2 deep mid-off there. So 1 less to get for Tynedale. 13 to win now. 13 runs to win. The score's 156 for 5 wickets. And this is the 40th over. Dag on to strike. Just making a little indentation on the crease there. He's just taken his guard from umpire Stoneman. So we've got 2 slips, a gully, a point, a cover, a mid-off. In goes Kumar, bowls, and that's pitch short. Quite a bit of bounce there, but Dag able to let it through to the keeper. No run. 156 for 5. 13 to win for Tynedale. And if I'm battling against this music, I do hope you can hear me. And here we go. Here's Dag again. 2 slips a gully. Still in place. We've got a fine leg. We've got a deep square. We've got a mid-wicket to go with the ones I listed there just before. So here's Kumar past Stoneman to bowl. There's Dag driving, but it just goes out onto the leg side. And not very far either, so it's still 13 to win here for Tynedale. 13 more runs to win for the home side. And now we've got mid-off. Deep mid-off is coming in, further in. He's coming to the normal mid-off now. And there's just 3 fielders on the leg side. Kumar bowls to Dag, who drives to mid-wicket, anywhere but there. The fielder standing there at close mid-wicket, and he might have got a single, but he didn't. It went straight to him, and there's no run. Still 13 to win for Tynedale. Newcastle City 169 all out. 168 all out, sorry. 169 the target. 156 for 5 Tynedale. Out comes Gully. And there's going to be 2 close mid-wickets. So we've got a forward short leg now. That Stubbs going in there. He just backs off a little bit. So we've got a forward short, 2 slips and a forward short leg. In goes Kumar now, and he watches this one past the off stump. Does Dag for no run. And it's still 13 to win. And Dag just leans on his bat with his right hand there and puts his hand on his left hand on his hip, and now he's about ready to go again. So we've got 2 slips, a fine leg, a point, a cover, a mid-off, close in mid-on, and a close in short leg there. As in comes Dag up on his toes, defending this short ball down from Kumar, and it runs out onto the offside. That's the end of the over. It's 156 for 5 Tynedale. McCabe 26, Dag still yet to score, and we've had 40 overs. And it's going to be Stubbs again from that top end, running towards us here. Who's going to bowl the next over, and he's going to bowl to McCabe, the right-hander. And here he is now. Here's Stubbs, and he comes, and McCabe pushes that one to the leg side, and it's fielded there and no run, so it's still 13 to win for Tynedale. This is the 41st over, this one. And here's Stubbs again now, bowling to McCabe. McCabe drives, they're running, oh what a lovely shot, and on drive, and it's gone for 4. Signalled by umpire Davidson there. Over pitched from Stubbs this time, and McCabe was forward, and by gum the ball didn't half shoot up the down the hill there to the far boundary on the straight. So it's 9 to win now for Tynedale. Cuts it, there's 4 more. It's running away, they're running a cut. It's going for 4 out to this boundary on the Kingsgate terrace side of the ground. So just 5 to win now for the home side. Just 5 to win, the score goes to 164 for 5. McCabe's gone to 34. His highest score at his new home ground of the season. He's only batted once in the league, but here's Stubbs again now. He's on his way to McCabe. 5 to win for Tynedale. There we go. He's defended this one back straight down the pitch, and the ball never left the pitch off the ground at that time, and Stubbs picks it up with his right hand before marching back towards his mark. And here we go again. Here's Stubbs. Charges in towards us again, bowling to McCabe. Bowls, McCabe pushes it, and he's going to get 1 out to deep cover. At the house end there, it's thrown in. So 1 more. 4 to win now for Tynedale. 4 to win for the home side here. It's going to be the left-handed Dag on strike. So he's just marking his guard again. There's going to be a deep cover, a deep point, a deep mid-wicket, and a fine leg, a very fine leg, more like a long stop position there. And we're going to have a long on as well. In comes Stubbs again, bowls to Dag, who pushes this one back down the pitch, and it bounces a couple of times to Stubbs, and that's the end of the over. And Dag hasn't scored yet, but it's 165 for 5 Tynedale. They need 4 to win. McCabe will take the strike, and he's 35 not out. So here's McCabe again. He's going to face up to Kumar with 4 to win for Tynedale. And this will do the team no end of confidence boosting. But here's 3 slips in place now for McCabe. Kumar goes in. McCabe goes, and he's turned it away, and that's a good take from the wicketkeeper there. Up above his chest, down the leg side. He had to stretch there, and that was... he definitely saved 4 byes, so Tynedale still 4 to win. We've got McCabe on strike, we've got a short fine leg in there, we've got a deepish point, we've got a mid-on, a mid-wicket, a deepish point, a mid-off, and a cover. Kumar to McCabe. He swings away, and that's the winning runs, a square drive for 4. Through up to the tennis courts, and McCabe wins the match. He finishes on 39. Yes, he'll go to 39, and Tynedale finish 169 for 5. They've finished spot on target. McCabe finishes with 39. Dag finishes with 4. No, he doesn't. Dag finishes with no runs scored from his innings, the left-hander. So Tynedale win by 5 wickets in the 42nd over, after Newcastle City made 168 all out. So Tynedale win by 5 wickets. And just a quick update there, Humshalf in the West Tyne League they won their match today, and Hayden Bridge beat Hexham Leazes as well. But here at Priors Flat this evening, Tynedale have completed their first full points win of the season. As the players all trudge off now, they come off on what's been another gorgeous afternoon here at Priors Flat, and another enjoyable day's broadcasting and watching the cricket here on the Cricket West Tyne programme on the Spreaker Internet Radio. But the players, all the Tynedale players there, lined up to shake hands, and the applause, if you can hear it, is for the 2 batsmen coming off. They come off there, and McCabe, he finishes 39, Mannion hits 62, Jamie Crichton 21, There were the wickets, and there was 5 wickets. Stubbs took 1, Kumar took 1, Saurabh Khan took 2 but had 3 catches at the least dropped off him, and Saini took the other wicket as well. For Tynedale, it was David Newton who took 2 wickets, and McCabe took 2, Kant took 2, but the top bowler of the day, Paul Newton, with 4 wickets in the Newcastle City innings. So that's it. That's where I'll leave you tonight on Speaker Internet Radio from Prior's Flat here in Hexham. Next week, Tynedale firsts are at home versus Almouth and Lesbury, and the seconds are away, and I'll just find out where they're away. They're away at Benwell, the second team, next week. So we'll be here as usual from 2:30, but please remember we haven't got our 9 o'clock broadcast anymore for the time being, so we can add more commentary on from the match next week on Saturday afternoon when Tynedale faced Almouth here at Prior's Flat. So until next Saturday, until 2:30 next Saturday, here on the Experts in Business and the Royal Oak Conseil Colliery, Canton Brislin and MKM, the club sponsor, and the Tynedale Beer Festival. It's good night, with Tynedale winning by 5 wickets, 169 for 5 to Newcastle City's 168 all out. Good night from Prior's Flat.